Ready?
I'm ready.
Samuel Gill for Riders Hub here with Pablo Vazquez, the Leicester Riders assistant head coach. How are you doing today, Pablo?
Oh, good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, yeah. How was lockdown for you, first of all, personally?
Very rough. Fortunately, a group of people was positive, me included. So yeah, I mean it was rough. It was rough. 14 days at home without being able to, do anything really. Couldn't even leave the house to go and buy or like get my shopping or anything like that. So yeah, it was rough, but yeah, happy to be back, happy to be on court, and just keep playing.
I was going to touch on that then. How is it good to be back on court and doing what a lot of teams and a lot of other sports and people can't do at the moment, and that's doing their job?
Yeah, again, I mean, we're grateful to be here, to be back on the court, and be able to do our job and what we love and enjoy doing. We are privileged basically because some other leagues around Europe, they've been suspended, some others they've been cancelled. So for sure, we are happy to be back on the floor.
What are your thoughts on the Leicester Riders team you've assembled then so far, you and Rob? What are your thoughts on the player, new additions to the team?
We're very happy. We managed to keep a good group from last year. We trust and we know what they can give us on the floor. And also we added people that has been around before, like Connor. He brings his experience to the league and he's British as well. And we're happy with the new guys coming in, the Americans. They've been really good. They've been settling really well, and we are very happy.
Going into this weekend, then the BBL Championship begins. What are your thoughts on the Surrey Scorchers, and what players would you look out for?
Yeah, I mean they are a top team. Like they are pretty unique on a way. They kept a good group of guys again, like all the Americans mostly, Lavelle Cook and also Skylar White, big they can shoot. Also, they added people with experience in the league, like Connor Cascio, and also now with the addition of Ryan Richards, they make it a very tricky team to cover, and we have to be on point in our one-on-one defense and our scout report.
How do you assess their start then so far in the BBL Cup? They've had a mixed bag.
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough at the beginning. Like you try to find your rotations, you try to fit everybody in and just make sure that everybody plays together and things like that. I mean, they had injuries. Connor Cascio, their starting guard, like he was out for a couple games, so obviously that affected them. Then Deuce last week, he was gone to play somewhere else, so they were one big down, and they still managed to beat a Worcester team that is pretty good and solid. So yeah, they are a team that likes to run, and they play in transition fast. They look for post-up options and stuff like that. So we got to be really on point on our one-on-one defense and our scouting report.
Of course, like you say, with Hassan leaving and Ryan Richards coming in, what do you make of that change and that transfer?
Yeah, I mean, if you know Deuce, he's a guy that can't really put points on the board. Like he's a contrasted player in the league, and he always has been a great scorer. But also Ryan, coming in, he's a really solid GB player that is going to give him length, shooting, and rebounding. So again, it's going to be a tough game. We know that, and we got to respect the team. Obviously, Ryan Richards is going to be there just for 1 week, but I'm sure he's going to be ready to go, and they all going to be ready to go.
Of course, Ali Fraser coming in as well. How much are you looking forward to seeing him start BBL action this weekend and a return to the league?
Yeah, I mean, Ali, you don't need no words to describe Ali. He's been around for a long time. You know what he does. He's a very solid British guy. He's gonna put points on his account for sure. He's gonna rebound. Yeah, definitely looking forward to see him. He's been fitting well in the group, and he's been awesome so far.
Are you glad then to bring quality players in with, of course, Mo Walker and Raheem Thompson out for the season, which is a massive shame?
For sure, when you bring a player of Ali's caliber into the group, he's smart, he's talented, and he can score at the same time. So for sure, he's going to be a great addition for us. Obviously, the Mo and Raheem thing, it's a shame because they are great guys and they've been with us. Obviously, Raheem came back and stuff, but they've been with us for a while, and obviously we wish them well. Hopefully they get back on the court soon.
Especially with Mo as well. Of course, 2 hamstring injuries. It's a massive blow for him having it 2 seasons running.
Yeah, for sure. When people don't really understand that. Really, like it's very rough what he's been through. Obviously, last year he's been out for mainly the whole season, and now again, going down. You know, it's there's nothing to really say.
Yeah.
It's just like we obviously wish him well, and we hope to see him back soon.
Of course, with the tier news as well, still no fans going to be allowed in the Morningside Arena, but of course on the road you could encounter fans going forward. What do you make of that, and there still being no fans at the Morningside Arena?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like everybody's been saying these days, like we miss our fans, we wish they were here. We obviously, appreciate when they're here, and we need them here to support us, to cheer on us, and give us that little burst to like be better on the floor and stuff. Obviously, it's nothing that we can't really control.
Yeah.
Like it goes into the top people in the country to decide that type of stuff. It's what it is. We just have to like be professional, like carry on what we do, and hopefully when they can come back, we will appreciate them again, and obviously more than we used to, because it's been weird playing without them. Obviously the arena and Morningside Arena, they've been putting a lot of work into make this place safe enough for whenever that day comes, and we hopefully can bring them back soon.
Finally, I was going to touch on that. What do you make of the job that the people at the Morningside Arena have done in terms of getting this place COVID secure?
Yeah, like great. Like obviously, like we've been here for since August, and we feel very safe. I know Kevin Rowledge and Dave and everybody around the arena, they've been great to us in regards to like safety and putting procedures in to make sure that we can do what we love and what we like, and at the same time be as safe as we can be. And so far, touch wood, we stay in the same route.
Thank you very much for your time.